Francis, for those who don't know me. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to do an all levels class, and I'll give modified options. So if you have your blocks, have them ready. If you have a strap, have it ready. And you can also use a belt or a towel or something like that to use it to at home. Well, that's set. Let's go ahead and we're going to start on a comfortable seated position. We're bringing our hands to our knees, palms facing down if we want to ground ourselves, or palms facing up if we want to receive. We're going to go ahead and close our eyes, roll those shoulders back, lift our heart, and start concentrating on our breath. Mindful breathing. Slowing down. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Bring your tongue to the top of your mouth. Seal your lips, and again, in and out through the nose. Inhale like if you were saying so at the same time as you inhale. And exhale like you're saying how or fogging in Euro at the same time. Slowly working with our Ujjayi breath. Clearing our minds. We're also going to use this moment to set our intention. Or you may dedicate your practice to someone you love, someone you care for, or someone you need. And when you're ready, open your eyes and inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, heart. Inhale en 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale en 4, 3, 2, 1. So slow down. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale through center. And exhale to cactus. Send those shoulders back, lift our heart. Inhale, center. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, center. Exhale, cactus. Inhale to the heart. Exhale here. Now bring those hands to your knees or wherever they naturally land, and bring that right ear to your right shoulder. Keeping those shoulders back and relaxed, away from your ears. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Keeping that extension on your spine. Inhale, center. Exhale, back. Inhale, center, exhale, forward, so chin to chest. Inhale, center, exhale, right ear again, right shoulder, and then we're gonna do full circles, really mindful. Gentle. Slow, there's no rush. And then opposite direction. find your center and shoulders up, forward, down, and back. And then up, back, down, and forward. Then come to center and inhale, arms up. Lengthen, reach up and exhale, twist your left side, bring in that right hand to your left knee, and those left fingertips slightly touching the mat. Your chin stays parallel to the ground. Every inhale, we're lengthening that spine, and every exhale, we're trying to twist a little bit more. And inhale to center. And exhale to the right side. So your left hand comes to your right knee, right fingertips slightly touching the mat. Again, make sure you have that back straight. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. So you get that extension, okay? Let's try not to lean back. There's no weight on that left hand. We're using our core to twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Breathe. And inhale, center. And exhale, forward fold. Let's walk those hands as far as we can. Exhale, melting that forehead to the ground. You can always use a block to put it in between your forehead and the ground. You can adjust the height. And inhale to slowly come up. And now let's go ahead and extend our arms out to the sides. Deep inhale and exhale, lean to the right side. Reaching over with that left hand, left arm, keeping that right shoulder down and away from your ear. And inhale, center, exhale, left. Every inhale, see if you can lift your rib cage up to the sky a little bit more. Mindful of that left shoulder. Inhale, center, exhale, right side. Option to bring your forearm to the ground, but let's be really mindful to keep that left hip on the ground. If it comes up, don't go that, maybe not go any lower. Inhale, center, and exhale, left side. And inhale, center, and exhale, hands to the heart. Now let's go ahead and transition into our tabletop. Wrist right under shoulders, knees right under your hips. Spread those fingers, and we're gonna do a couple cow-cat poses. So inhale, lift that tailbone, look up, engage that, drop that belly, but engage that core. And exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, open your shoulders. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Navel in. Inhale, I like to tuck my toes. Exhale. Inhale in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Keep going, slow pace. Now let's go ahead and tuck our toes. Lift our tailbone, come up to our first downward dog. So let's walk those feet in place, bending one knee, then the other one, maybe even moving your hips side to side. Again, we're just warming up. And let's go ahead and look forward, and we're gonna do baby steps, 6 or 8 steps to come all the way to your hands. Inhale to a halfway up. Beginners, you may use a block to keep that back straight. Exhale, forward fold. You may bend your knees a little bit. And inhale all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up. lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips. Inhale, halfway up. You may bring your hands to your chins to feel that, press off to feel that extension. Exhale, hands down, step back. If you're just starting yoga, you can bring your knees down and modify that chaturanga. Shift your body forward, hug your elbows in, come down. 90 degrees on those arms. Inhale, cobra, and exhale to a child's pose. Your feet are hip distance apart. Your palms are shoulder distance apart. Breathe, 3 full breaths right here. Your index are parallel to each other, pointed straight forward. Look forward, walk, jump, or step all the way to your hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Your hands can go on the mat, chins or thighs, but we want a straight back. Exhale, hands down, step back. Option to keep bringing your knees down, or maybe you want to do your full chaturanga. Inhale, upper dog or cobra, depending on your practice. And exhale to a down dog. 3 full breaths. Open your shoulders, press off the ground with your palms. Look at your knees or your navel, depending on your practice. Look forward, jump, step, or walk all the way to your hands. Inhale to a halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands down, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upper dog. Exhale, down dog. Now here, right leg up, bend that knee and open that hip. Option to look under your right arm. Keep pressing that left heel down and pressing off the ground with your palms like in your downward dog. Now square your hips, send that heel all the way to the back wall, and exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bring that foot all the way forward in between your hands. You can use your hand to boop, help you out, bring it all the way. Rotate that left foot 45 degrees, heels are aligned. Inhale, arms up, warrior one, shoulders down. We're pressing into the edge of that back foot and the 4 corners of that front foot. Exhale, warrior two. Right heel, left arch, align. We're gazing our middle finger on our right hand, the one in front. Inhale, peaceful warrior, left arm, left leg, right arm up. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side extension. Lean forward first. Right elbow, right knee, left hand, left hip. Option one. You may also use a block to come down a little bit. Option two. Inhale, come up to that warrior two. Exhale to a triangle. So extend those legs. Back foot 45. Hips back. Glide forward first. Right arm down, left arm up. Again, you may use your block. Try to align your back to that invisible wall behind you. Inhale to come up. Exhale to revolve triangle. left hand to your right shin and right hand to your sacrum. We're working on that rotation first, sending that right shoulder back. If your shoulders are stacked, and you can also use a block, then you can go for that extension. Inhale, come up to that warrior two. Windmill through. So back arm, the one on the front, just once. Come all the way down, rotate your back foot, send that right one back. You may do your vinyasa, modify or not, or go straight to your downward dog. Your vinyasa, it's a chaturanga, upper dog, down dog. And they're optional. Everything is optional. 5 full breaths. Bring your knees to the ground, hips back, child's pose. Please always feel free to come down to your child's pose, any variation, and recover if you need to recover. This is your practice and you do what feels good for you. Slowly, we're gonna come up to that downward dog again. Left leg up, bend the knee, open that hip, option to look under your left arm. 3-legged dog, open hip. Square your hips, send that left heel back in. Oh, and if you want to modify, you can bring that right knee down. Inhale, extend. Inhale, knee to nose. Extend. So this is a modify option. Or you can go up. Left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right elbow. Now we want to go super slow. The slower we go, the stronger we get. Now bring that foot all the way to the front of your, in the middle of your hands. Rotate that right foot. Inhale, arms up. Warrior one, shoulders down. Exhale, warrior two. Heel and arch align. Remember, your shoulders are stacked with your hips as well. So notice if you're shifting your body forward, send it back. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Right arm, right leg, left arm up. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side extension. Lean forward first. Option 1 or 2 all the way down. We're using a block. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale to a triangle. Both legs straight, hips back. Glide forward, left arm down, right arm up. And you don't have to go all the way down. If you don't have a block, you can just rest your hand on your leg. Inhale to come up. And exhale for revolve triangle. Option 1 for beginners. Right hand to your left shin, left hand to your sacrum. And we're working with this rotation, sending that left shoulder back. We want to eventually stack our shoulders. Inhale, warrior two. Windmill through. Back arm, the one in the front. Rotate that back foot, send this one back. Option for vinyasa or go straight to your downward dog. Breathe. Knees down, hips back, child's pose. Now it's slowly gonna come up back to that downward dog. Look forward, and we're gonna do baby steps again. 6 or 8 steps. See if you can keep your palms on the ground. Inhale to a halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Now we're gonna go ahead and step that right foot back, like 3 feet, no more, and our heels are aligned. We're gonna bring our hands behind us, either reverse prayer, or maybe you just wanna go and reach for your elbows, so you can modify. Again, whatever feels good for you today. We're rolling those shoulders back, engage that core, lengthen and exhale, forward fold, pushing the weight into your right hip. So don't worry, it's not a competition to touch that knee. We want to keep that back straight and aligned, sending those shoulders back at all times. Like someone's pulling the crown of your head, so you're going forward, at the same time you're pushing the right hip back. Breathe. Inhale to come up. Exhale, step that right foot forward, left foot back. Hips are square. Push that weight into your left hip, push back, lengthen and exhale, forward fold. Our legs are straight. Shoulders back, engage that core, navel in. Inhale to come up. Exhale, step forward. Breathe. Hold breath. And inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward full hinge from the hips. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands down, step back, chaturanga. Upper dog, down dog. 3 full breaths. Look forward, jump, step, or walk all the way to your hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Now we're gonna step that right foot back, all the way back. I'm gonna twist so you can see. And open your stand as wide as the mat. So, sorry, like 5 or 6. But keep that edge 5 or 6 feet, and keeping the edge of your feet aligned with the edge of your mat, okay? So you're gonna bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to the ground. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, keep going. You may walk your hands back. The goal is to bring the crown of the head to the mat. And if you have a block, again, you can modify, maybe resting your head on the block. Keep breathing. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen, exhale, hands on your hips, engage that core, and inhale, come up, all the way up. Exhale here. Now hands behind you, interlacing your fingertips, coming to reverse prayer or reaching for your elbows, okay? So remember, you can always modify. Send your shoulders back, engage that core, and forward fold. We want a straight back, okay? So modified or full reverse prayer, lengthen, exhale, forward fold. Straight back. Breathe, engage that core. Send your navel all the way to your spine. Engage your core and inhale, come up. Exhale here. Now, we're gonna interlace our fingers. Keep that extension. You can always micro bend your knees if you need a little bit of support. Lengthen and exhale, forward fold. We're bringing those arms over, and our goal is to touch the ground with our hands. Breathe. Engage your core. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Hands on your hips again. Roll those shoulders back. Engage that core. Tuck that tailbone. Lengthen and exhale, forward fold. Release, hands on the ground. You're gonna reach for your toes, so index and middle finger grab that toe, or maybe your heels, or maybe your yoga pants. Whatever you can reach. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, forward fold. And you're gonna use it as leverage to pull. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release, hands on your hips. And inhale, come all the way up. Engage that core. Exhale, step forward. So we're turning one way, now step forward. Arms by your side, roll those shoulders back, breathe. Calming your mind again. Feet together, top of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands down, step back, vinyasa. Or skip it and go straight to your downward dog. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. Knees to the ground, hips back, child's pose. And in your child's pose, you can also open your knees as wide as the mat to allow that chest to fall in between. And maybe this allows you to breathe better. Look for the option that fits your body mode, that feels comfortable. Inhale to slowly come up to that downward dog again. Now come to your fingertips and slowly walk your hands back. Soften your knees and go ahead and reach for your elbows, allowing gravity to fully pull you down. Soften your lips, your eyelids. Maybe go side to side if that feels good. Or up and down a little bit. No, yes with the head. Now let go of your elbows and we're slowly going to roll up. Take as much time as you need to. Chin to chest to avoid a head rush. Inhale, arms up. Shoulders down. Exhale, hands to the heart. Now we're going to do some balancing poses. So we're going to come to a standing position. Our feet are going to be hip distance apart. Arms by your side, tuck that tailbone, roll those shoulders back and breathe. Let's shift that weight to our left leg. Keep that left knee softened, and we're just going to hover our right foot. Engage that core. Bring that navel all the way in. And if you want to use the wall, use the wall. Feel comfortable. And if you want an extra challenge, you can close your eyes. Inhale to come out. Exhale down. We're going to do the other side. So shift that weight to your right leg, right knee soften, hover your left foot. Now be mindful. Notice if you're leaning back, try not to lean back and lift using your core. It's just a little bit. We're just working with our balance right here. Breathe. Exhale to come down. Couple of breaths right here. Breathing. Now shift that weight to your left leg. Left knee soften. Two options. If you're just started, beginner, or sometimes we just feel like modifying, bring that right knee as high and as close as you can to your right shoulder. Hold it with one or two hands. Option 2, index and middle finger, you're going to grab that big toe and extend that leg. But again, we want to aim for alignment, so by doing so, you're rounding your spine. Please stay on option 1 and work with that alignment. And it's okay to modify. Inhale, open that hip. So we would be right here. You can grab from the back or the front, whatever feels more comfortable. Keep that alignment. And if it's extended, so. Open. Exhale to slowly come down. Full breath right here. Opposite leg. Bring it as high and as close as you can to your left shoulder, that knee, or leg extended. Breathe. Go ahead and open that hip. Bring it to center and exhale, release. Go side to side if this feels good. Roll those shoulders back, come back to center. Breathe. Now we're going to send that weight to our left leg again. Left knee softening, we're doing tree pose with our right leg. So maybe you want to be a baby tree today. That's perfect. This is perfect. Or maybe a little bit, or maybe all the way up. The important thing is that you know that wherever you are in your practice today, it's perfect. You are perfect. This is your practice. You do what feels good for your body today. Inhale to release. Exhale to come down. Perfect. Let's shift that weight to our right leg again. Right leg now. Right knee soften. Really important to protect our knee. Tree pose where it left. Choose wherever you want. Breathe. Shoulders down and away from your ears. Inhale to release. Exhale to come down. Now if you moved around, let's come back to the top of our mats. Feet together and inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, hinging from the hips. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands down, step back. Do your vinyasa or go straight to your downward dog. Knees down, but we're gonna come to a comfortable seated position. Legs extended forward. Let's get rid of that skin so our sit bones touch the mat. And inhale, arms up, and exhale, forward fold. So here is, if you have a strap, you can use your strap or your belt or a towel to bring it over the balls of your feet. Grab that strap, roll those shoulders back, and come down with a straight back. Or just grasp from the mat, kind of like you're dragging yourself forward and then down. Inhale to slowly come up. Let's go ahead and bend that right knee. You want to keep it at a 90-degree angle. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, forward fold. Again, you can keep using that strap. Just make sure it's on the balls of your feet, your foot. Feet, foot, I always confuse them. And make sure you're not rounding that spine. You're relaxed, shoulders back, straight back. Inhale to come up. Let's bring that right knee up, but it's important that we keep a hand distance between our foot and our leg. Right arm behind you. Inhale, left arm up, and exhale. Option 1, just go ahead and hug that right knee as you twist to your right side. or inhale, arm up. Exhale, bring that left elbow over your right knee. Every inhale, lengthen. Every exhale, twist. Exhale to release. Now, right arm up. Lengthen and exhale, forward fold. Option 1, stay right here, holding that left foot. Option 2 and 3, go ahead and wrap that right leg and go for that bind, holding, either grasping your fingers or your wrist. Inhale to come up, exhale, release. Let's go ahead and bend that left knee, 90-degree angle. Inhale, arms up, lengthen, exhale, forward fold. Straight back. Inhale to come up, bend that knee, the hand distance between foot and leg. Left arm behind you. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, left elbow over your right knee. Sorry, right elbow over your left knee. Modification, just hug it. Exhale to release. Left arm up. Reach up, reach forward. Option 1, stay right here. Option 2, go ahead and twist that palm to the outside, thumb facing down. Wrap that leg and reach back with that right hand. Option 2, option 3, grab your right wrist. Inhale to come up, exhale to release. Extend both legs. We're going to go all the way down to our backs, bringing those knees to our chest. Give them a hug, go side to side, massaging that back. And then go into a happy baby pose. Grab the outer side of your feet. Pull your feet down, your knees down, soles of the feet up to the sky. Feel free to flow around, maybe lengthening one leg, the other one, both. Bring your legs together. Knees are 90-degree angle. Extend your arms to the sides like a T shape, or maybe you want to do cactus arms. Take a deep inhale, and on your exhale, bring those legs to the right side. Option to turn your head to the left. Breathe, relax. Inhale back to center, and exhale to the left. Option to turn your head to the right. Inhale back to center, knees to your chest, another hug. And exhale, bring them down. Now we're going to go into our bridge pose. If you're modifying and have a block at home, lift your hips and bring your block to your hips. Adjust in the height that feels comfortable. And just stay right here with your feet hip distance apart, pushing that weight into your shoulders. If you want to go full pose, we're going to lift those hips and push, 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 push that weight into your shoulders. Maybe bringing your hands under, maybe interlacing fingers. Shoulder blades under, keep lifting. Hugging your knees in, but they're not touching. Press off the four corners of your feet. Inhale, bring those arms over your head. Come to your tippy toes, and exhale, slowly roll down, making sure your tailbone's the last part to touch the mat. Now, we're gonna go into a supported shoulder stand. So, if you're using a block or a blanket, you can also use a blanket. Bring it under your sacrum again, adjust in the height you want. You will lift your legs and just stay right here. You're already getting the benefits, so just enjoy it right here. If you want to do the full pose, my hair is on the way. You're gonna inhale, lift, support your back.
But you gotta use your core. Engage those glutes, flex those glutes, engage your core. See if you can maybe release. Sending your hips to where your head is. And then if plow, I'm gonna the other frame. So, if plow is part of your practice, feel free to go to your plow. So you will bring your feet over your head. Lift your hips. Feel free to support your back, but be mindful that you have to engage your core. Your strength is in your core. Breathe. Inhale to slowly come up, and then exhale, roll down. Up. Gonna position myself back on the mat. Bring those knees to your chest again, give them a hug. And now let's go ahead and extend our left leg out. Bring in the right knee, option one, all as high as you can to your right knee to your right shoulder. Or you may use index and middle finger to grab that big toe, or you may use your strap. So those are the options, and pull that right leg towards you. You want to modify, bend that left knee. You want that extra, come up. Breathe. Exhale, open that hip to the right. So if you're bending your knee, it's just like a tree pose on the ground. You may also use a block in between your knee and the ground, or a blanket, or a cushion, pillow from your house, or extended, go ahead and keep that hip extended. I have the wall, so I'm just gonna bend my knee right here. Keep that left hip grounded, breathe. Bring that knee back to center. Left hand the right side of that right knee and bring it all the way to the left side. If your leg is extended, left hand grabs the outer side of that right foot and you bring the right leg all the way to the left side. Option to extend your right arm out and turn your head to the right. Exhale, release. Bring both legs to center, arms by your side. Close your eyes. Just take a second here to acknowledge your body. Pay attention and see if you notice any differences between your right and your left leg. Maybe that right leg is feeling lighter and longer. Now we're going to go ahead and do the left leg. So left knee as high and as close as you can to your left shoulder, or index and middle finger to grab that big toe. You can also use a strap, remember, modified. Exhale, open that hip to the left side. If it's bent, a tree pose, remember. And you can always have a blocker or blanket in between to help you. It's okay to use your props. Inhale, bring that left leg or knee to center. Bend, right hand to the left side, bring it to the right. Extend it, right hand on the outer side of that left foot. Bring it all the way to the right. Option to extend your left arm out and turn your head to the left. Relax and enjoy the twist. Go ahead and release. again. Let's bring those knees to our chest. And we're gonna go ahead and thread the needle. So go ahead and bend that left knee. Bring that right heel on top of your left knee. Flex that right foot. We want to protect that right knee. Right hand in between your legs. Left hand on the outside. Grab the back of that left thigh and pull it towards you. Keep flexing that right foot. You want to protect your knee, remember. Mindful of your breath. And exhale, release. Now we're going to switch sides. So your right knee's bent, that left foot's on top of that right knee, flexing that left foot. Left arm in between your legs, right arm on the outside, grab the back of that right thigh and pull it towards you. Mindful breathing. A little bit of discomfort, it's okay, but if it's really hurting and you feel it's pain, stop and don't do it. Please modify. Go ahead and exhale, release. Now we're gonna come into our final pose, which is our Shavasana. Is there a pose that feels organic to do right now, or anything that's part of your practice? Go ahead, do it right now, and then slowly transition into your Shavasana. Your arms are gonna be by your side. You're gonna relax your body. You may also bring the soles of your feet to the edge of your mat and maybe bringing your knees in, or maybe you want butterfly legs. Whatever you decide, go ahead and close your eyes. Calm your mind. Come down to your normal breathing. It's normal that your thoughts want to distract you. Acknowledge them, but let them go by and go back to your breathing. Clear your mind. Now bring your right hand to your belly, your left hand to your heart. And on your inhale, feel your belly rise. Followed by your heart. So visualize that air coming in to your belly first. And then as it travels all the way to your heart, visualize this air as bright light, good energy filling you up. Reminding yourself that you are made of pure magic and nothing but love. Slow breathing, connecting with yourself. Allowing yourself to feel loved. the day, if you're ever feeling stressed out, just bring your hand to your belly, your right hand, and your left hand to your heart, and breathe like so. And remind yourself that everything's going to be okay. That you are loved and you are enough. Now slowly we're going to transition into our left or right side, whichever side you prefer. Coming into that fetal position. Maybe that top arm, using that arm for support, that bottom arm as a pillow. Keep your eyes closed. Use this moment to remind yourself, to thank yourself, for being here right now, connecting, taking care of your body and your mind. And then inhale slowly. Come up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to your legs. Roll those shoulders up, forward, down, and back. So big circles. And then back, down, and forward, so opposite direction. And come to center, right ear, right shoulder, and then slowly head circles forward. And then opposite direction. And then find your center and inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Thank you for joining me today. May you always remember that you are way, way, way stronger than you think you are today. Many blessings. Namaste.